Hi Flosstube. My name's Karen, and the name of my channel is the Panhandle Stitcher because I am in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, so therefore Panhandle Stitcher. And this is my first Flosstube. I thought I would jump on the bandwagon with everybody else. Why not? This will probably be a fairly short video. I'm recording on my camera, and I don't know how much memory it's going to do. So I just thought I would show you a few whips and what I'm working on and a finish. So I'll start with my most recent finish. I finished this last Sunday, and this is one of the Sunday stitches from the Heartstring Samplery that she released last year. She released one every month, and they're based on old hymns. And this one is It Is Well With My Soul. There's the chart. And it is stitched on 40 count chocolate milk from hand-dyed fibers. I bought the chart and the fabric from Shepherd's Needle in Little Rock. They're charted for, I think, Classic Colorworks, and I converted this particular one to Gentle Arts. And it took me a little while to stitch. I think you can see it pretty well, but I enjoy stitching these. These are nice. They're small, they don't take long, and I really like some of these old hems. So it's very cool. So that is from Heartstring Samplery, Sunday Stitches, It Is Well With My Soul. My current whip, oh, sorry for the clock. I have to put up with it because right now this is the best spot I could find to film. Okay, my current whip is a piece that I'm doing for an organization called Love Quilts. I don't know if you're familiar with Love Quilts. They make quilts for children who have life-altering or life-threatening diseases or medical conditions. And some of their quilts, they have quilts that are dedicated to a specific child, and those quilts have a theme. They also have open themes where you can just stitch a square. There's no deadline on the open themes. They have certain categories, but you can pick anything. And so this is one that I've been stitching on for their open theme, and I started this in June of 2017, which is pathetic because it is not a large piece. The name of the piece is called A Touch of Class, and it's from an old book called The Eloquent Country Rose. The designer is Dale Burdett, and this is the design here. This is the white colorway. Of course, I'm doing the pink colorway, and I'm not doing the background part here. I'm just doing the rose. And I've got it mostly finished. There's still some. I'm almost finished with the roses. A little more pink to do. And I've got some more greenery. And then there's back stitching. And there's a ton of back stitching in this. But once I get started, it probably won't take me that long to do because it's pretty straightforward. But I like this piece a lot. This one is stitched on white Aida. I think it's 14 count. And that is one of the requirements with Love Quilts. All their pieces are stitched on white Aida. It doesn't matter the count, but it does have to be white Aida. Of course, most of us, I think, started on Aida back in the day. And I have nothing against Aida. I usually do stitch on linen or even weave. But, you know, then I think this is a Weigert Aida, so it's good. It's not that stiff stuff. It's a nice Aida to stitch on. This is A Touch of Class from The Eloquent Country Rose by Dale Burdett. Like I said, it's an old book. I bought this in New Orleans back in the 80s, or in Louisiana. This is what it looks like. I don't know if it's even still in print. I doubt it. But you never know, you might can find it on the secondary market somewhere. And now I'm just going to show you a few of my other whips. I have a lot. I know I have at least 30 whips, maybe 40, which I know for some people that's nothing. For other people, that's about 38 too many. I used to be a monogamous stitcher back in the day, and then came the internet, and then came Flosstube, and so much for that. But I'm stitching on, I fell down the cottage garden year in the woods rabbit hole this year, and so I have the fox started, and I'll take it out of the plastic so we don't have the glare. This is the design. This is number 1. And I am stitching it, again, I bought the fabric and the chart, both from Shepherd's Needle. I'm on their automatic. And I'm using the called for colors. And the fabric is, what is the fabric? Mirage. And I'm stitching on 40 count Mirage from Picture This Plus. And this is my progress so far. I would like to at least get that tail finished. I've got the chart for the swans. I haven't started it yet. I'd like to get the tail finished for the fox before I start on the swans, but I may just start anyway. Who cares, you know, right? It's all about the process. And I'm a process stitcher. I have a lot of finished objects. Don't have so many fully finished objects, and not a lot of things framed. I have a few things framed, but not a lot. But that's the Cottage Garden Samplings, the fox. And like I said, I'm stitching that with the called for Gentle Arts and DMC. And I'm using, I've bought a spool of the Anchor Black at Joann's. And so I'm using that on this particular piece. And this is the first time I've used this Anchor Black. I like the spool. Looks like there's quite a bit on there. And I like stitching with it. It's not bad to stitch with. So this was, you know, this is okay. And I'm just going to go keep putting things back as I go along, because otherwise I'll have just an ungodly mess here. And yeah, right. So anyway, okay. And like I said, I have the chart for the swans. A little bit of, not too much, not too bad glare. And it's on Picture This Plus Mirage as well. I'm doing the 40 count. And I have it kitted up, ready to go. As soon as I get to a spot with the fox where I can start the swans without feeling too guilty. But, you know, again, it's all about the process, so who really cares, right? So that's one of my whips. That's a pretty recent whip. Another one that I've been working on a little bit, I like the Al Forrest embroidery designs. You can download their charts from the internet, from their website, and I have actually ordered their threads for a couple of pieces. And they come from Russia, and it's really pretty amazing. They ship, their shipping is fantastic. They ship immediately. If there's any delay in getting it, it's because of either customs or the postal service. But Al Forrest ships really, really quickly. And this particular one that I've been working on is Red Cardinals. Let me find. I'm a little disorganized, but you know, again, that's okay. I will find the picture, because I certainly am not going to show you the chart, because I know that is number 1. Here's the design. Red Cardinals. This is from Al Forrest, and I downloaded this off their website. And then I ordered the threads from Al Forrest, and I'm using a piece of fabric that was in my stash. This is 40 count something. I'm not sure what color it is. I know it's from Color and Cotton, because I'm in their thread club, or their fabric club, and I just joined their thread club. But I love their linen. Their linen is so nice to stitch on. And this is my progress on Red Cardinals. Not a whole lot, but again, I'm using the Al Forrest threads, which are really, really nice to stitch with. These ones, look at those. Aren't those reds? Aren't those reds just gorgeous? Aren't those beautiful? I love this. I love this one right here. That is so pretty. But these are DMC based, that they over dye. And they're just really nice. They're beautiful, beautiful threads. I've also been working on, not so much lately, their 100 Owls piece. This was a freebie on their website. I don't know if it's still a freebie, or if it's still on their website. I haven't looked lately. I actually saw, I think Ginger Gerald was stitching this piece, and I really, really liked it. And this is the chart, the 100 Owls from Owl Forest Embroidery. And I'm actually doing this one with DMC. On their charts, they do provide a DMC conversion. And I've made a little bit of progress. Maybe if I just do that, I won't have to put the paper behind it. This is on 36 count. Picture this plus. I think it's Regency. You see, I'm pretty sure I wrote it down somewhere. But anyway, and I like the owl needle-minder. I forget where I got that, but put it a little closer so you can see it. And this picture, this plus fabric is just not so beautiful to stitch on. It's really, really nice. But I haven't got a whole lot done on this, but I am enjoying it. It's a nice piece. I haven't worked on it in a little while because I fell down the cardinal rabbit hole. And let me see, I think I've got written down what the fabric is. 36 count, picture this plus Regency. And this was, I started this in January of last year. So I've been going on it for just a little while, but it's nice. And like I said, I'm using the DMC conversion on this one. I did not order the Owl Forest threads. And what's so, I mentioned that their threads come from Russia, and they ship so promptly. When I ordered the threads for the Cardinal, it probably took a month for them to get here. And not because Owl Forest didn't ship them promptly, but because they sat in customs in Chicago for about 3 weeks. But then I had ordered the threads for another piece, and they got here in like 10 days. So, go figure. But that's another whip. And let's see. These ones, this is a sampler that I just recently started. This, I think, was my New Year's start. And this was a start along with Raspberry Stitcher Barbara. This is from Cross Stitch Antiques, the sampler. And it is called The Child's Petition 1845. And this was, like I said, this was a New Year's Day start. And I've got a pathetic amount done. I did just barely get it started. I don't even have a needle minder on this one, but that's okay. I've got just a little bit of the top corner. This is on 36 count. That's how much I have done. Like I said, that's pretty pathetic. And it's really, the camera is really kind of washing out the color. It's more of a yellowish, like a tan color. It is 36 count, oh dear, vintage sand dune from Lakeside. And I bought the whole kit. I ordered the whole kit from, gosh, I forget who. Maybe it was Cross Stitch Antiques. I don't remember. But it's really nice. I do like this. So, and I'm a slow stitcher. I will admit, I'm a very slow stitcher. I work full-time, and I don't get to stitch as much as I would like. I don't get to stitch every day, but I'll get it done eventually. Like I said, I'm a process stitcher. For me, the pleasure is in the process. And if I get it done, I'll get it done one of these days, maybe. Hopefully. And then I've got one more whip to show you. And it is another big one, because that Child's Petition is a huge sampler. This one is from Reflet de Soie, Yvonne Leclerc, 1905. This one, guys, come on, that border, that is so gorgeous. That is so, so pretty. I love this piece. And did I write down what I'm stitching on? Yeah, I'm stitching this on 40 count antique white. And this is another one that my start is pathetic. But, you know, it's a start. I think I forget when I started this, maybe Christmas. That's my really teeny tiny little start. So it's going to be pretty too. I will eventually get this done. Like I said, this is 40 count antique white. It's just Zweigart fabric, and it looks really nice. I'm doing it with DMC. It is charted for Soie d'Alger, and I am using the DMC conversion. So that is a few of my current whips. Oh, one more to show you, one more sampler. And this is another piece that I really kind of would like to finish this year. I don't know if that's going to happen. It is from Maura Blackburn, and it is called the Scottish Love Sampler. And this is what it looks like. And I'm actually doing this as our wedding sampler. What I'm going to do is put our initials and the wedding date down here in the cartouche. And we'll have been married, Lord willing, 10 years in June. And so you would think I kind of need to get on the stick and get this bad boy done. But so far, not got a lot. So far, that's it. That's all I have done. But this is my focus sampler for February, and I want to try to keep going on this and try to get it mostly finished at least for our anniversary. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. So, okay. I think that's all for today. Like I said, I don't know how much memory my phone has, how much battery is gonna go. So I don't know when I'll do another video. Probably not for about a month. Like I said, I'm a slow stitcher. I probably won't have a whole lot of progress to show you, but we'll see. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Thanks a lot, and God bless. Bye-bye.